right now. Back and wheelie now. Back and wheelie now. Up on the front wheel now. Up on your front wheel now. Right up on the gas tank. Right up on the gas tank. Let go your hand and stop. Let go your hand and stop.
Follow the motor Cain.
Let me going down the highway.
Follow the motor Cain.
I want to see everybody.
Follow the motor Cain.
Like this time. What we do?
Put up your checker flag. Put up your checker flag. Put up your checker flag.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WeFM 99.9 is on now.
Alrighty, so we are here with you for Activated Mornings here on WeFM. It is a cool Friday morning here in SVG, all right? So this is usually the time of the morning where we are expecting commentary from Mr. Kingsley DeFreitas. So Kingsley, you can go right ahead and call us at this time. Ah, boy, Kingsley, like you're real busy this season. Got into Kingsley, the airport walking. All right, so Dianna, good morning, and how are you?
Morning, Roleza. Good morning, everyone. I am okay. I'm feeling great because I have to say, on a Friday, the DJ does just be turning up the place.
Boop,
And
boop, boop.
I don't know, this morning was real vibesy. I laugh. And if I was home, I would have been really, busting down some dances and so on. But, I got to keep my composure here. And here is Kingsley.
Hey, Kingsley, morning.
You think I'm calling?
Oh, what I thought so. I said you're real busy, man.
No, I'm actually driving a job, so I told the boss that I'm going to call, so they say I could take the chance and do that. So how's everything?
I got in. We good.
Yeah.
How the season treating you? You getting some rest?
Rest? Hello?
Well, you had a rest in between, Kingsley.
Well, I got up early because we had a fight. So came in at 6 to quite a few people, but most of them who came in are local. So we encouraging them out there while they're here. Some of them picking up some red vehicles, reminding them that they have to have their license. And for those persons who having a boat date on the weekend, we remind them that they have to pay the license because I can guarantee that the police will be out in the numbers, making sure that the session complies with what they should be doing this time of the year. But we'll focus on a particular topic, so just making sure that I touch base with WeFM. And we're going to see you right here on Monday morning, okay?
All right. Have a good one, and good morning to Kingsley's passenger. Later, Kingsley. All right. Bye. All right. So, yeah, man, it's Friday. Don't ask me where I get the energy from. I literally don't have it, but I'm pretending right now, all right? I'm trying to hold it together. All right. So we have Joshua calling. Joshua, good morning to you.
Good morning. You're coming through loud and clear today. I really love it.
Yes, we are. Lovely. Happy to hear.
Yes. I hope the Minister of Tourism is listening to this. If not, I'm quite sure someone would tell him. There are quite a number of local Bermudians in St. Vincent at present, as well, for your big festival coming up. And I've been getting some raving positive reviews. I'm telling you, man. I mean, they love everything except the heat and the sandflies.
And mosquitoes?
It's the sandflies and the mosquitoes. Well, my wife, one of the reasons she doesn't like St. Vincent, I mean, somebody sends an email to the mosquitoes and the sandflies. From the time she hits the tarmac, they attack her. So, that's one of the things. That's the only thing my friends are complaining about. And I must mention positive things because I have the best interests of St. Vincent at heart, regardless of what anybody think. I'm Vincent to the bone. Right now, I'm flying 6 of your flags outside my house. Our flags, I should say, sorry. I do not know who this Kenlin guy is, but One lady said, "Man, the guy showed up and I thought he was driving the governor or the queen or something like that. You know, the way he presented himself, really, really positive." So, Mr. Tourism Minister, I don't know if you do this in St. Vincent, but here, what we do in Bermuda, we award people who contribute to tourism the best of the best award. I mean, this guy, Kingsley, he deserves one of those awards. And I have to say that because this is what I get from people, not from me. I never met the guy. I spoke to him twice. So keep up the good work, sir. And there's some of us who think that we have already arrived. We can't learn anything. We could learn a lot from Kingsley. And Louis, I must say Louis. Who knows is Louis? Anita. Anita, have a great day.
All right, Lord, I nearly call it Kingsley. All right, Joshua, thanks.
Before you go, you played a song by Gaho. Is it Gaho or Tajo?
No, that's Gao.
Right. Now there's another one to that who dragged the sheet. That one is really funny as well. So if you could find it, maybe you could play it sometime.
Play them back to back.
Yes, back to back.
All right, Joshua.
And me gone.
All right, take care. Have a good one today. Yes, Jeff. Yeah, you walk in. All right. So just want to touch on something that Joshua said with regards to awards being given to persons in the tourism/hospitality industry. And yes, that happens on an annual basis. The I believe it's the Tourism Authority, Ministry of Tourism. I'm not sure which one, but they do have an annual award ceremony every year where different persons in different categories are given awards. And if I'm not mistaken, I do think that in the past that Kingsley has received one, right? If that's not true, someone could correct me, but I do believe so, right? I'm not quite sure if it happens during Tourism Week itself, but I know that it happens annually. All right. So just something to know there, Joshua, that yes, it does happen here in SPG. All right. So anything you want to touch on, Dianna?
No, not really. But like I have been hearing some of the good reviews from Kingsley as well. I did see an interview with him. I did happen to see him when I was at the airport day before yesterday, and I just observed how he was dressed in a suit. And okay, then let's.
It's a volume down.
Hi, Anita.
Good morning, ladies present, please. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday and blessed weekend. Joshua, good morning. Listen, Kingsley also received a award of the year too.
Oh, okay.
Driver of the year. I think it's about 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he did it also.
All right. Thanks for informing me of that.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You too. All right. So we have another caller. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Morning.
Yes, well, we are to Kingsley. We are not to forget that it's his party who didn't want Sanders and who didn't want the international airport.
Asman, oi. You just wake up in this kind of spirit?
Well, yes, with the politics, yes, but
with the carnival, let me lighten things, no man.
No. He is his party who don't want the international airport and who didn't want Sanders. So we can't go away from that.
Okay.
So yes, he's a professional in spite and he's reaping the benefits. So I was saying to him, maybe help me to become a NDP man. Because like it seems as though that the NDP is really getting out and the ULP supporters is catching hell. So he say, well, he would tell me to become a NDP man. But now on a serious note, I'm driving home the point that it's his party who didn't want Sanders and it's his party who didn't want the international airport. So now the benefit is being reaped by him and among the other NDP people then.
Yeah.
That's my 2 cents.
And the rest of us nationally who may not be for his side, right?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Have a good one today, Asman.
Have a good day and a good weekend.
Thank you very much. All right.
Right.
There's one thing, boy. I don't know how we do it here. That's but politics gets involved in everything. I mean, I could see where he was coming from, right? Because you can't I can't be hypocritical about it either. But it's just I was so happy that this week that we didn't have so much talk about politics. Anyhow, caller, good morning.
Good morning, my sisters. I just want to raise something to your attention. I'm very concerned about my country. I believe there should be carnival. I see carnival in Trinidad, I see in other countries, and I see the way they go about it. But carnival should not mean that we mustn't think about the reality of what has happened to our country. It used to be different. I'm 63 years old. And we have to be very concerned about the young people and the example we set for them. And you can't tell me that after we look at real number one, because we ain't coming here to speak things that we know. Because some people want to twist the truth and feel God is going to allow them to get away with it. They're going to stand in front of God, including me. And we see the devastation of our young people. My sister, we have the most beautiful girls. How do I know it? I went to Barbados with daddy. I not talking here any sexual matter. And realistically, our girls are far more attractive across the board than the Bajan girls. But when I look at the conduct of them, I look at the very reality of why they've come to a situation where you know how they put $1, put food on the table. We ain't coming here with no lie. It shouldn't be that they walk in and say, Mommy, we have a job. It is serious what has happened to our young girls, what has happened to our young boys. And to add to it, we are number one for rape. Last 2011 when you had the last figure.
Wait, Hamo, I always have to ask you where you get your stats from. So you're quoting a stat. Where did you see this? Hamo, I'm not raising my voice with you. Where can we find the stats?
Let me just say what I'm calling. I just heard from Rodney Small a pushing of alcohol. And it's rum and some, I don't know really. And here you had Rodney Small saying, boy, when you don't drink all these different mix of rum, he said don't drink and drive. Are you for real, Rodney Small? I am not saying that an adult person, but when you come in a public setting, in a carnival, when carnival is supposed to be culture, and say drink rum, my sister, me and the wife, we are like ambassadors for this little area here in Boston, and we could talk to the young people. And so they started a little rum here and there. I see them in school, children, they go into Massey, they buy a little, Coca-Cola, but they come out with a small little buckle, chubby buckle with the rum. What is rum doing to them? It's destroying them. It's leading them to the next phase, which is alcohol. And I'm saying, for God's sake, who run in our country? I ain't saying that carnival you wouldn't have a little setting where adults could drink a little thing who like rum, because I would not encourage anybody to be part of rum, because a lot of girls are raped because basically they're drunk in them. I could attest to it.
Okay.
But I'm saying, how could that be part of a cultural situation when we have lost our young girls and we have lost our young boys?
All right, Hamo. All right.
To change with a leader
Thank you.
that can have vision.
All right. All right, Hamo. Thank you. All right, so Hamo did raise something of interest there that Dianna and I have touched on before, and it is the consumption of alcohol, particularly by younger persons. And we have spoken almost a bit at length about this. I always think that you as an individual, you have to know what it is that you can consume. Again, I would really and truly love that for persons who are selling alcohol, that they find out the ages. Persons should show IDs before selling, right? We have another call, and this will be our final call for this segment. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. WEFM.
Good morning.
Yes. I don't know if y'all could try and find out something about flow with the cable TV box. Since yesterday into today, nobody seeing anything on the TV box.
Oh.
The cable box and the channels. So.
Where are you living, though?
Signals, Brighton. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I think there was a situation up to yesterday. I'm not sure if it's still happening in our area, which is Kittels, Lower Kittels. So I'm not sure if it's
Okay.
maybe a possible nationwide or just several areas, but I'm hoping that a representative from Flow is listening and that they would issue a statement soon. Okay.
Yeah, because and also I understand she's bringing cable TV next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're trying to
All
hint
right.
something there? All right. I'll leave that alone. All right.
Okay.
All right.
then.
You're welcome. All right. So we need to head on out of this segment. So Dianna, any thoughts?
No, just one final thing about the rum talk that is going on as it relates to the festival today and the entire festival. It's, as Roleza said, we have to, apart from the fact that it is wise that persons ask for an ID when persons are going to buy alcohol, we have this thing called self-control that I've mentioned before, and we are supposed to be responsible for our actions as adults. If there are children outside and the children are taking part in whatever they're taking part in and they're drinking whatever they're drinking, then those children have parents, and according to the law, you are a child until you're 18 years old. So you're supposed to be in the care of somebody. Somebody's responsible for you. Whosoever sends you out onto the street, that is their responsibility to make sure that you are safe. If you are an adult, you have a responsibility to yourself to make sure that you don't drink more than you can handle. And they are always encouraging people, do not drink and drive. Always get a designated driver. Over and over and over. Since I was small, this has been the talk. So let's just stop putting the blame on in places where it should not necessarily be.
And the other thing too, I know that for young people, consuming alcohol is considered to be cool, or it helps you to fit in. As much as I know that when we are young, we don't think about 10, 20, 30 years from now, but young people, you have to be mindful of what it is that you put into your bodies when you are young. All right. I'm not saying not to drink rum, but of course, with everything that you do, you have to do it in moderation. You're not going to be young forever. We would like for many persons to be able to live to see old age and to live to see old age in good health. All right. So just be mindful of these things. You could have liver damage. You could end up with diabetes. Different things can happen as a result of excessive consumption of alcohol. So just be mindful. All right. What does it say? You only live once. Mm-hmm. I know that person's back a few years ago. There was this YOLO movement. You only live once, but the point is you might live a long time, and it's the quality of life that you're going to have. All right, so just be mindful of that.
Yes. Greetings to those on the live. So Miss Huggins, Evan was talking about something there, and Mrs. Joseph.
Alrighty, so we are heading on out at this time. Remember that at 8:10 we'll be conducting an interview with Problem Child and Keith Currency. But the time here at SVG, it is 8:02, quickly approaching 8:03, and our time check came to you with the compliments of New Haven Funeral Home.
Death is a